How can we move forward when feeling hopeless and unmotivated? Hi everyone, my name is Nessa and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. Most of us at some point in time feel stuck in a situation, a circumstance that has already happened and passed. But the effect and residue still lives with us on a daily basis and creeps upon us when we least need them to, and basically puts a stop to anything productive we want to do. Or even worse, takes away any motivation or creativity, any drive to move forward in life, and keeps us in a stuck state. Many of you might not even recall a certain situation or event that caused you to feel this way, or you might say it's a series of events, or even life in general that's taking a toll on me. And believe me, you're not alone. Let's look at it from a different perspective. But first, I want you to put yourself in a pretend situation for a minute. Let's pretend you're an employee of a company, and after many years of working for that company, your boss calls you in his office and fires you without any reasonable excuse. You immediately go through a series of different emotions in a short amount of time: shock, disbelief, confusion, anger, worry, sadness, and many more. You feel like a victim of an unfair circumstance. The question I want you to ask yourself is, if you found out that a few other people in that same company who had the same kind of position as you also got fired in the same way that you did, would you feel less affected? What I mean is, would it take some of the edge off of what you're going through and how you're feeling, knowing that it wasn't anything aimed specifically towards you personally? Every day, all over the world, people just like you go through different types of emotional, psychological, traumatic events that leaves a negative effect on them. Whether it's a one-time event, for example, an accident, loss of a loved one, a violent attack, anything that happens unexpectedly and suddenly. Or it could be the ongoing, relentless stress, such as being in an abusive relationship, bullying, dealing with a life-threatening illness, or anything traumatic that occurs repeatedly. The question is, do you see yourself as a victim of an unfair situation? Do you sit there and say, I didn't choose to be like this. It's because of what happened to me that I am where I am, struggling to move forward? Or are you the other type that always blames themselves for everything that goes wrong with their life? I guess I deserved what happened to me. I wouldn't be in this situation if I was better, if I was stronger or smarter or whatever. I guess this is just how I am. You see, our mind was designed in a way that is constantly predicting the near future. It has an algorithm that goes by, and its predictions are based on the patterns of past events. Your past reactions to different circumstances and situations, as well as your emotions towards them. When it's faced with a new situation, it uses the data from your memory to find the last time you encountered the same similar situation and how you reacted towards it at that moment, emotionally and physically. For instance, when people haven't slept enough and are tired and low energy, they may feel hungry, because they've been in this situation before where they were hungry and their energy level was low and felt immediately better after eating something. The mind might think that a quick snack will boost their energy again. But in fact, they're just tired from lack of sleep. This constructed experience of hunger is a very common reason why people gain unwanted weight. So how can we change that if the mind is predicting the future and launches your next set of actions outside your awareness based on your past experience and your current situation? In other words, your actions are under the control of your memory and your environment. Does this mean you have no free will? Who is responsible for your actions? Only if you could magically reach back in time and change your past, your mind might predict differently today, and you might act differently and experience the world differently as a result. But who says you can't? There's one more thing that the mind does, or actually does not do. It cannot tell the difference between what's real and what's imagination. The stress response has evolved in humans to give us the ability to fight or flight when faced with danger. Chemicals such as cortisol and adrenaline help kickstart the body, pushing blood towards the major muscles to give you the strength to do that. But the exact same stress response kicks in when you imagine danger, also producing cortisol and adrenaline and pushing blood around the body. The same chemistry is produced regardless whether the danger is real or imagined. What does all this mean in real life? It means that what you imagine to be happening is actually happening as far as your mind is concerned. This is something we can do best in a state called hypnosis, where there's no resistance towards change, because the pathway to your subconscious is wide open and ready to listen to all the ways it can help you reach your desired state. There's no magic pill that can erase your past and the pain it caused you. There's no magic spell to guarantee a better future. But there are scientific facts that tells you change is possible. First, when you really and truly want it, and next, when you take action towards reaching that goal. This new year is a great opportunity to raise your standards of how you want your life to be. To see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. You can leave your questions in the comment section, and to make an appointment, visit my website or click on the booking link provided below. I will end this video with a quote from Nietzsche. I was in darkness, but I took 3 steps and found myself in paradise. The first step was a good thought, the second, a good word, and the third, a good deed. Thanks for watching.